How to polish your headlights in less than 15 minutes. Today we're going to go through a quick how to do it yourself polishing of headlights. So I bought the Turtle Wax headlight restoring kit. In there you get that little pad which I have there. On both sides there is a 1 and a 2. We're going to start off using the one side as a wet sand. I had this pre-soaked in a little cup of water for about 5 minutes, and I'm just going to go over the headlight nice and easy, adding a little bit of pressure but not too much, back and forth. You can feel a lot of friction as the contaminants are coming off, just going back and forth. There you can see a slurry of contaminants. I'm just going to take that off with a microfiber towel. The headlight will look hazy to begin with, as this is a step-by-step process. I'm going to re-wet the wet sand pad. I'm going to continue again on the same side, going back and forth, making sure I cover the whole headlight. Once it's all buffed off, we're then going to move to the second side. So on this side it actually has a number 2, so you know which side to use. And this is a higher grit, so this is going to have a finer effect. Again, just applying light pressure back and forth, covering the entire headlight. Don't be afraid to take your time. I've done this a lot, but it's very simple to do. Just back and forth. All you're doing is you're waiting for less and less resistance on the sandpaper. So once it's smooth and feeling like glass again, it's much easier. we're just going to wipe off the residue again. And then we're going to go back, re-wet our sandpaper and start the process again, just so we're feeling as little resistance on the headlight as possible. You can see this time there is a lot less residue coming off of the headlight. This is because we've taken off so much of the imperfections. We're now going to move to a wall pad, and on this wall pad I'm going to put the headlight polish which comes with the pack. This is just going to be, you could apply this by just a microfiber towel, but if you have the tools, use them. So we're just going to work this in nice and easy, starting off slow, just buffing out our headlight as much as possible. This is why we have the green tape around, for any of those who are wondering. This just protects the paintwork and any of the surrounding trim from the polisher as I'm going around the headlight, because I don't want to have to then polish an entire bonnet because I've cleaned one little patch of it. We're just going to go over and do lots of different passes. I'm now moving up to a medium pad, and I'm going to be using Cartec 5000. One of my favourite polishes to use. It's just a nice heavy cutting compound. This is on a foam pad now, so we've moved away from the wall pad. Again, we're just taking our time, doing lots of passes. You might not be able to see it in the video, but I can see where I've been, and we're just working it back through again. I'm now going to apply Cartec 12,000. This is a ultra polish or ultra fine polish. So this is going to be on a softer pad. So this is the soft medium pad. Again, we're just going to work it in initially, nice and slow. Spread it round so you've got a nice even coat. Pick up the speed. And then back to our standard buffing. Again, we're just making sure we're covering the entire headlight. Don't forget your corners. Otherwise, you'll have just a crusty, dirty patch. Give the headlight a buff once the polish cures. It doesn't take long, it was quite warm today. And we're going to give it another pass. Just apply a bit more polish to the pad. As we're there again, we're just going to spread it in. Take our time with it. And finally, give ourselves one last buff over of the headlight. And that is the headlight completely clean. What we would then do, clean the entire car, because the rest of the car is going to be clean today. And then we are going to seal that just with a ceramic coating. So here is our before, and here is our after.